Well, hello and happy Tuesday. All right, I was going to update you on a few things if you didn't see on my stories. Joy. And I just realized that my shirt and my nails are almost the exact same color. So apparently I like orange. All right, if you're hopping on, you're going to say hello. If you're watching the replay, you're going to comment replay. Silent watchers, I'm not going to bombard you. I just want to know that you're watching. I cannot see who's watching if you don't make a comment. So if you just comment replay, and then I'm putting everyone that actually comments replay into a drawing, and you will win a free product from me. So comment replay. And we are going to talk about ways you can sweat proof your makeup. Now, I live in hot Texas. There are just days when it's 110 and it's going to be 110. Now, am I going to say this is going to withstand everything? No, it will withstand most things. So let's talk about what those products are. So in a bundle, I've put together our Prime Set Mist, our setting powder. I just lost it. Our setting powder. Oh, our primer and a brush. So I've put these together for you. You can have your choice of primer and your choice of brush. I just put my favorites together for you. And we're going to talk about a layering step that you can do under and on top of your foundation to sort of help everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my primer going. I like the illuminating primer, but we do have a mattifying primer that you could also choose from. I just feel like the illuminating primer is very hydrating. So I'm going to, that doesn't go there. I'm going to use that today. And we are just going to get that all working, especially anywhere that you have fine lines and wrinkles. So I especially love my forehead, right? Because that is a place where I really need that primer to settle into those fine lines so that my foundation does not. So if you're not using a primer under your foundation, I would really suggest that you do that. Once we get past the foundation stage, I will update you on what's happening around here because it's just been a real fun couple of days. All right, so we got all that going. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to get my BB cream down. Normally I mix my BB cream with my primer, but I want to try this trick today and see how this is going to work for us. So this is getting my BB cream together. Primer's already on and settling in. So now we're going to get the BB cream on. Now our BB cream has SPF 30. So it's great for, I'm going to run errands this afternoon and just the incidentals as you're getting out of the car, you know? You can't always be completely protected, but this would give you a fighting chance. All right, so we get all that going. And then we're going to, oh, this is what I wanted to try today. Sorry, before I start patting that on. We're going to spray some of our Prime Set Mist right on top of our foundation. And this is going to help with some of that locking it in. So while that's damp, we're going to tap in our BB cream. And we'll get all that mixed in. We just keep tapping, swirling. Get all up under the eyes. And you can kind of see where, like I missed down over here. Then you always travel down onto your neck so we don't have that line working. All right, so I use the Kabuki brush for primer and for foundation. So if you prefer that brush, we can definitely do that. And then what we're gonna do to further combat the inevitable when it's hot, right? I'm going to once more spray with this. And then I'm going to come in with one of my favorite products, our setting powder. Our setting powder is infused with water molecules, so it is really going to be hydrating, and it's going to take the shine off of my face, right? And I don't want shine on my face. Everybody's different. That is not my preference. So I put this brush in the bundle. Again, we can change that, but I did that because a lot of people don't have a brush that's shaped like this. So the setting powder is going to reduce the shine on my face, lock in. Again, we're just locking in all of our foundation. Another trick I like with our setting powder is if you do your makeup early in the day and say you're going somewhere that evening, just putting a little bit of this on sort of revitalizes your face. It's pretty transformative. So that is the bundle. That is going to give you the best chance at combating sweat, right? I feel I sweat if it's 90 something degrees, much less 110, right? Things are just going to happen. But with this, I feel like my makeup doesn't necessarily move, right? And that's why I like the BB cream. It's lightweight, it's, you know, hydrating, good for you, all the things. All right, so then let's get the rest of ourselves put together. So if you watched yesterday, you know that Sunday night, we went and stayed in a hotel because our HVAC didn't seem to be cooperating. So come yesterday morning, I can't access something on our system. So I'm gonna just tuck this behind my ear so I can get my contour on. So my husband runs home and our internet had gone down or something, I don't know. Anyway, he fixed that. So yay. So he's like, oh, it's cool in the house. You could come home now. All right, so I came home. I did some laundry. Wasn't very hot in the house. I thought, oh, we're good. I did my makeup with you yesterday. And I'm like, kind of halfway through my makeup, I'm like, I'm a little warm. I go to the thermostat. It's not on. And our thermostat just shuts off when there's a problem. Anyway, so I had canceled we have like a home warranty thing and they have HVAC repair that can come out. So I had scheduled that, but they had yet to call me or schedule anything Monday morning. So I just was like, you know, we think it's all good now. I don't need to do that. So I canceled them. So then last night or yesterday evening, it was early, I don't know, 4:30-ish. We're like, okay, we need to schedule them again. So I log in, I get everything scheduled, and I get a message that says they cannot be out until Thursday. This is Monday late afternoon. And I'm like, I don't know that we can handle that long. I mean, you know, it's getting warm here in Texas. So we find a local company that my husband calls and they can send a tech out that afternoon. So I'm like, oh, praise the Lord. So this nice young gentleman, not young, this nice older gentleman, who's older than my husband and I, came out yesterday at about 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6 something. He was here until 9. Lots wrong, lots wrong. But he was so sweet and really kind of helped us understand some things that we had not been doing correctly. Like, I didn't know that you should get an AC tune-up thing before the season starts. Like, okay. So we signed up for their little deal. So we get a tune-up before AC season and a tune-up before heat season. So, you know, all the things I didn't know. But now we have air. Yay! It is crazy. And when it rains, it pours. Like, I just fixed sprinklers. I just fixed gate. Now I'm fixing HVAC. I'm like, what the heck is next? Please, Lord, nothing. Please, nothing. I just can't handle another thing right now. All right, so when all else fails, this is my go-to eye. I figured with this orange on, it would be a good complement to that. Why that eye is bothering me. All right, that's better. I don't know what was happening. All right. Once I'm done, I will post the link in the comments if you wanted to pick up this bundle. Of course, you can say the word Tuesday, and we can discuss what you'd like to change, or if you're comfortable swapping out your primer or your brush, you can. We're supposed to get rain, and I need to run errands. And I'm like, please just rain so that I can run my errands when you're done. Because I just have this feeling that the minute I leave the house, it's going to start raining. And that's hard when you're running in and out of stores. But it's looked like it's going to rain for like the past 3 hours and nothing's happening yet. So maybe it's going to miss us. Which is good, because what I saw was like really severe storms, like, you know, the kind on the radar that's red. And I'm like, oh, I don't want that. Ugh. A little heavy there on the bottom. All right, and we're gonna do our copper lip, which I just think is so fun. So this color stick I'm gonna use as lipstick. I mean, isn't that gorgeous? And then, just because we can, I'm gonna put a little lip gloss on top. And they both have some shimmer in them, so that's kind of cool. All right, and then the very, very last thing we're going to do before we call this done, I'm gonna spray one more time. So this is going to, again, help lock things in, right? It's called a prime set mist. So it can be a primer or a setting, but I'm going to use it as setting on top of my color sticks, on top of my eyeshadow, all of that. So all of that kind of stays in. I don't know what is going on with my hair right here. It's bothering me. All right, that is my look for today. I'm going to come back and put in the comments the link to the bundle, but comment Tuesday if I can help build you something specific. And replay if you want in on the drawing. Comment replay.